Hey all, welcome to the Institute and our shelf a day. We're going to go through all of the Institute one shelf at a time. So today, our third day, we're looking at another Simpsons shelf. Not entirely Simpsons, but it's the yellow section, which is generally all Simpsons. I love me some Simpsons, and one of the things I love about it is you get these really unusual and unique items with the license slapped on it, like this pool cue with Homer on it. Full size, perfectly good pool cue. We also have some guitar picks, a couple of watches. I like watches too. You'll see I have a whole video there somewhere of my watch collection. This one up here is a Wesco watch. This one down here is Subway. I'm pretty sure that's a Subway watch. Here you have some little figures. These were part of Kinder Eggs. About 1997 or so, this whole set. And this was really hard to get at the time. This was the beginning, this is almost 30 years ago. This is the beginning of the real licensing push with the Simpsons. And these were done only overseas with Kinder Eggs. So those were a cool thing to get back in the day. Here we have a Krusty in the can. Krusty in the box instead of a Jack in the box. This is really a prop replica. Remember, Bart had one of these on the show, and this is a full-size version. So, next up, Syroco. There we go. That was the name of the company originally that did figures like these. There are 6 of these done by Dark Horse in the Syroco-style. What that means is Syroco figures were pressed wood. That's why they kind of look like they're carved. They were pressed wood figures. And these figures are really considered some of the very first figures, action figures, if you will, ever produced. Not these particular ones, but the Sirocos that were done in the 1930s. There's actually a Superman version that's really by some considered to be the first licensed figure ever produced. Dark Horse did these a few years back, sort of as a tribute to those old Syroco, Syroco, if you're wondering. Syroco figures. And they're pretty cool. Up here at the top, we have some of the Bendums. This is NJ Croce. They did all kinds of Bendums. There's one that's a Toy Fair exclusive. You only got that little Bart there if you were at Toy Fair. Burns next to him is another of their Bendies. And back there, it's not all Simpsons, but this is the only American Dad collectible I have in the entire museum, this Bendy set. Then we have some more Bendy sets. You see Homer there in front. We have the regular family set, as well as the zombie set. And here in the middle, we have the school set. And there's an Itchy and Scratchy that's carded to go with them as well. On the shelf in front, there are these pewter figures. Wonder what those are? Yeah, it's barware. The 2 that are Grandpa and Mo that are in the barrels, those are corks. Some of them are little citrus knives, some of them are corkscrews, and some of them are bottle openers. Like, I know Barney down here is a bottle opener. At the waist, you open them up and open your bottles. So I thought those were really cool. They're all pewter. So I had to have those. Here's some Kid Robot figures, as well as a Kid Robot backpack dangler. I don't really care that much about Kid Robot stuff. I just happen to pick a few of them up. Again, if you buy Kid Robot stuff, you're going to have a billion just of the Kid Robot stuff. Now, you remember that there were, like I said, I like watches. Fossil did a couple. These are the Bart and the Homer. The Homer came in this really cool case. These are the 2 watches, are both the gold editions, so there were only 500 of them produced. In back there, we have a key figure, as well as, and that was a New York Comic-Con exclusive, that Homer. And then in back, it says, that's Simpsons every episode ever. That was a whole Comic-Con thing they did, and that was, I think that's a rain parka that they stuffed into a little plastic bag for you. This is a nice oversized Kid Robot. I don't do a lot of them, but we don't get a lot of Matt Groening figures. So I thought, well, we got to get him. You have these little cups here in front, which is kind of nifty because they have some other characters. Like if you look down here, we've got Mr. Burns, Krusty. For some reason doesn't want to focus. There we go. That's better. These larger 9-inch figures, Smithers, Homer, Mr. Burns, Moe, and Barney. Those were by Playmates. They did those during their run. I wish they'd done more of them. They're pretty cool, and they have some cool accessories. The pickled eggs there in front of Moe, that's his accessory. The computer back there, that's a Smithers accessory. And they were pretty cool as well. I wish they'd done some more. There's some mints. You always get some various candy. The Cards Against Humanity set in back. That's the blue set. There's a more common black box set. We've got some various PVCs here. Those are Rocket USA die-cast metal figures there in the back. Really love the little Homer golf club or golf ball. There's one of these little hollow plastic figures. See the round white section there? You could put little stickers on that. They came with different word balloons that you could attach. Speaking of stickers, there's a cool one in back for the bullies. There's a deck of playing cards back over here for Homer. And this really cool clock where they all move around. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get Homer out of there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
On the top side, well, now we got to wait for them to get done. There we go. There's that other NJ Croce Toy Fair exclusive to Homer. And these are some more of their sets here in the back. In front, some of the loose bendums from them and some of the sets in front. Also, the baseball set. This set, I don't remember what they called this one, but and then I think that was a celebrity set, and this set down here, they were done by Playmates as well. Little 3-inch or so size figures. Finish up, we have a nice Ralph Wiggum sign. This is for some buttons that you'll see later, one of the other videos. A nifty little Homer air freshener. A couple more watches. This is just a regular watch you could buy. This Timex, I think, because it did this one, the Itchy and Scratchy. It's really cool because his eyeballs move back and forth. And I'm pretty sure this is another one of the, it's either Burger King or Subway. So there we go. Another long Simpsons shelf. These are about 12 foot, I think, these shelves. And they do an excellent job by building the risers of being able to contain a whole lot of nifty little goodies. So, till tomorrow when we look at the shelf below, hope you have a great one.